Fantastic. Ready to get back after it. It's going to be a fun one.
Was there any caution, trepidation, anything like that? And does that go away this week, or was there absolutely none when you hit the field, so you don't have to worry about it at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was obviously good to get back out there and, feel guys in space. I mean, we've done everything in practice and I've felt all that and done everything, but you just don't get the tackle part, So obviously just getting out there and shaking some rust off, getting hit a couple times, that was nice. And, just kind of being back in the element. And so I think, each week I get back out there, I think it's just going to be more and more comfortable. I was comfortable. I'm not saying that I wasn't by any means, but, I think there's obviously, just getting back into football and getting back into getting hit and all that kind of stuff. So I feel good after the game and, just excited to get back out there.
Justin was just talking about the fact that you're back, then it obviously opens it up for the rest, that it's only going to get more and more. You feel that feedback from your teammates, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, all these guys are absolutely incredible. To be out there with JJ and JA and having KO out there and kind of talking through us with what he's thinking on a bunch of different things, and then why he's doing things where maybe we're on the same side, opposite sides, all that kind of stuff, and just kind of using those things to our advantages is awesome. And just being back out there with the boys, and it's fun. So JJ and JA, they open me up, and I think I do my best to take some coverage from them as well. So I think it's definitely a compliment in our offense, and I think we're just gonna keep going out and having fun.
TJ, is there anything about run blocking that you've picked up from Josh or kind of stolen from him?
I mean, you can try, but he's an animal. I mean, Josh is one of those guys that once he gets his hands on you, it's kind of good luck. He's just a superhuman, and it is incredible. It's a lot of fun to be able to have him by our side in a lot of different of those schemes, because it makes our job easy, because he's getting off the rock, pushing those guys a couple yards, and then we just have to finish the job off. So I can try to take some things from him a little bit, but he's just an animal, so it's kind of hard to take that part away from him. So incredible human, incredible. In my opinion, he's the best tight end, run blocking tight end in the league, and he's going to continue to show that on Sunday.
TJ, what's it been like working with Ben Ellefson? Obviously, he was a player, and then making that transition to coaching, working with him a lot.
Yeah, he's incredible. Ben is, he's one of those guys that it is kind of funny to see the transition, because he was out here in pads and in a helmet, and we were dabbing each other up just a couple years ago. So to have him in the meeting room, though, it's from a player's perspective, and I think KO's done a really good job about getting players in here as coaches and understanding. It's not just a film that you're looking at. It's not just a screen, that you have a clicker in your hand and you can pause it and, hey, why didn't you see this? It's kind of being able to see things like fast, and being able to see things, because we can't see the whole field. I mean, we only can see certain parts of the field, so you got to really decipher, hey, safety's down, on this side, so somebody's got to go cover, different things like that. Where's the rotation going? And just kind of seeing different things to help you make a quick decision and make it fast. And obviously I can run things through Ben and kind of use him in that stuff, but he's swimming a little bit right now. He's got a lot going on, and but he has a great attitude. I love Ben, and obviously our whole coaching staff, I can't say enough good things about.
Did people talk about that significance of taking that first hit when they come back? For you, is that like, okay, there it is, and significant, and then move on, or did you need a couple to be like, okay?
No, I felt good. I mean, had the one on the sideline that was solid, and hopped back up, and then I had the shallow cross that I kind of got lifted up on, and that was good to just feel that again and kind of just pop back up and be like, oh, I'm cool, I haven't gotten hit in obviously 9-10 months, so to go out there and kind of take that first lick and just feel it, have the body feel it, pop back up, go back to the huddle, do it again was really good for me, and obviously, like I said, it's just going to continue to get better each week, and I'm excited to continue to go out there and play.
TJ, you mentioned creating opportunities for Justin. There was one catch, I think it was like 2 minutes left, it was a 21-yard catch. Yeah. Nearest defenders, I mean, you're underneath with the traffic underneath, yeah. And there's like defenders 6 yards short of him and 6 yards behind him. He's wide open in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
I know you guys, that's kind of how you plan it, but are you ever surprised when someone like him is left in the middle like that wide open?
Yeah, I mean, he's the best wide receiver in football, so it's always surprising if he's not, a focal point. And if he's got a lot of open space, that obviously surprises everybody. But, I mean, we have so many weapons on this offense that it's hard to, especially those guys last week, obviously they were playing a lot of zone, right? So, and they'll lean to his side, but, you can get lost in the zone. And so if, I collect some guys with their eyes on me and he can slip behind them, that's awesome for us. And then if they sink and go towards JJ, then I'm open underneath. So there's a lot of different ways that, we can attack in this offense, and, to have players that, know what to do, know how to do it, and then players that execute, that's absolutely crucial in football. And so to go out there with this receiving core, with this quarterback, with this O-line, and all these guys, it's a lot of fun just because, everybody, you can trust everyone's going to do their job and they know what to do. So
by execute, you mean you got to run the precise route, you got to really sell it?
Especially against zone, I mean, obviously there's different there's spacings in zone, so I think if I remember right, that was 3 and the hook player took me, and then, he takes 3 vertical on that. So JJ became the new 3, and so he, technically would have to drop to 3 vert. So, I mean, that's kind of just how it is. But, when you occupy that guy, it's hard because he goes over top, So there's different ways to attack different schemes. I mean, there's spacings and zones. And so if you find those spaces, because the defense is really eyes in the backfield, kind of dropping in their zone, and then it's kind of like Madden, you got a circle around you, and so that's kind of how they react. And if you can find that zone where it takes them a second to react to that. I mean, it was the same thing on the deep, the diagonal that I had later on after that, and you get by that Mike backer and there's a zone right there, so you kind of throttle it through that, and Sam makes a great play and throws it, and we find the zone. So you can attack different schemes, and as long as you have that feeling, I think I've talked about in the past that you can kind of throttle through that and find that, and you're on the same page with the quarterback. It's good.
TJ, how did the body feel on Monday? You mentioned not having taken a hit.
It was solid. Yeah, I mean, it was solid. It was, obviously you get sore, just game speed and all that stuff, but I've been a lot worse. So in comparison to my past, I felt really good. Cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.